Canon reports a significant sales drop across all regions and product units. Will Canon recover financially and technologically in 2020? Like many of you, I have read countless stories and videos about Canon's year-end financial results. These stories tell us Canon will expand its lineup of dedicated lenses, launching several innovative ones that take advantage of the new mount and allow greater flexibility when designing lenses. We will accelerate sales by responding to user needs to capture various images, expanding options by combining camera bodies and lenses. Sure, this sounds positive. An expanding lineup. This makes recent rumors sound more likely with anticipation of 3 mirrorless bodies coming out in 2020. We are also expected to see 3 DSLRs come out in 2020. The aforementioned 1DX, the 5D Mark V, and the D850, otherwise known as the Rebel T8i. But I found it difficult to find any news that addressed the financial health of Canon, so I went looking myself. The financial news isn't good, but are we surprised? Has Canon been giving customers what they need? Here's the net sales by region. Every region is down but Japan, which only saw a 0.3% growth. Looks more like a rounding error, but at least it's not a loss. The imaging unit is where Canon accounts for the camera business, along with other imaging products like copiers. A closer look at the imaging business unit shows a decline across the board. Japan is down 12%, overseas down by 18%. The Americas down by 16%, Europe down by 13%, and Asia and Oceania is down by a staggering 23%. These sales figures can be attributed to several factors. Overall decline in industry segment, lackluster and late entry into the mirrorless segment, and the anticipated lineup refresh of both DSLR and mirrorless cameras in this calendar year. Canon's debt-to-equity ratio has increased. Debt made up 8% of equity in 2018, jumping to 10.8% in 2019. That's a debt increase of 31% year over year. While debt has increased, Canon has managed to maintain spending on research and development with only a minor decrease in spending. This pales in contrast to the drastic cuts Nikon made in 2017 with an extraordinary loss. Fortunately, Nikon did not cut into the research and development spending, which increased year over year from 8.5% in 2017 to a forecast spend of 10.2% in 2020. Nikon must be hoping that the R5 and R6 rumors are not accurate. Nikon's current lineup would struggle to compete against the rumored R5 and R6, as would most camera manufacturers. 2020 will see financial improvement with a refreshed flagship camera, the 1DX Mark III, as well as a refreshed 5D Mark V. Canon goes on to say that although we have launched 2 full-frame mirrorless cameras as well as 10 dedicated lenses, our lineup is still insufficient. This is no surprise. Canon loyal customers and competitors alike criticize the EOS R and RP cameras as unable to compete against the competition. Good cameras for 2016, but in a desperate need of a refresh in 2020. However, the RF lenses have been praised as innovative and of solid construction. In order to recover from our late entry into the mirrorless camera market, we have plans to launch a model that incorporates a newly developed image sensor and image processing engine that offer even more advanced features. We will work to raise our presence in the mirrorless camera category, leveraging large trade exhibitions around the world. Canon realizes they are late to the market. They are responding with an RF lens system that is well built, innovative, and getting good reviews from the industry. To keep the momentum and improve their bottom line, the new RF bodies coming out this year need to be competitive at the very least. A misstep here will hurt Canon for many years. 2020 is a chance for Canon to showcase their technology and their ability to innovate. Should they beat expectations? Canon will gain back market share and be able to right the ship as though nothing happened, as Sony has left the door wide open by not delivering in 2019. Canon has to move away from the mindset of giving customers what they want to give customers and giving their customers what they need now and into the future. In the past 2 weeks, the market has been flooded with rumors of the Canon R5, an 8K 4K 120 IBIS mirrorless camera that overshadows the not yet released 1DX. Then there is the R6 camera rumored to have 4K 60 and IBIS and better positioned to meet the needs of video and photo customers. Both of these cameras are supposed to have the same high frame rates as the 1DX with 14 frames mechanical and 20 frames electronic. These are not new low-end models. These are cameras that look to jump ahead of the competition. Canon went on to further state that even amid increasing competition, we will expand sales of higher-end models driven by new products and aim for top market share even in the mirrorless camera market. Canon Rumors has boldly stated that the R6 and R5 are coming and that the rumored specs are considered fact. Others aren't so sure, but it has created a lot of noise. Tony Northrup believes that this is just marketing BS that has been leaked. Sure, it will have 8K, but it'll be 8K time-lapse. Sure, it will have 4K 120, but it'll also have 2 times crop, he says. I can't say, and I won't say until I have the final specifications, or the leaked specifications at the very least. What is important is that Canon is sending a stronger than normal message in their financial update prior to any formal announcements. Normally, information about future cameras or products in financial statements or financial calls to analysts are relied on any detail, high level or not. They admit that their lineup is insufficient. They admit to being late. They will be releasing a model with a new image sensor and image processing engine to offer more advanced capabilities. More advanced than the 1DX? In order to recover from their late entry, they will release this model designed to capture back market share. It makes the R5 seem more realistic now, doesn't it? Canon knows they have to release a camera that addresses the competition. The main question is, will they release a camera or cameras that jump over the competition? Perhaps the 1DX will be overshadowed. The 1DX is the last of the DSLR. Canon has already stated that new development will focus on the RF system and has moved away from developing lenses for the EF mount. So what is the purpose of making these statements? It's simple. Canon is creating noise. Canon wants its customers to wait for its products and not switch to other brands as they gear up for the release of their updated cameras. They also want to speak to other customers that have left Canon's ecosystem. This information does not validate the R6, R5, or any other body, but it does back up what these rumors are communicating. That Canon is serious about capturing lost market share and reversing declining cash flows and sales. I'll keep you current on what is happening as soon as news breaks. Smash that subscribe button, then click the bell icon and choose all to get notifications of updates as they come out. And don't hesitate to drop your comments below. I do review all comments and respond to as many as I can. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.